Hello, welcome back. In the last episode, we learned a great many things, and all of which were negative. We learned about Koopa berries, that was pretty exciting. We also learned that I'm a fucking idiot who can't read, and disabled shops in this game, which is absolutely terrible. Like, I am completely fucked. I can't buy antidotes, I can't buy any status things, I can't buy revives, but that doesn't really matter that much in a Nuzlocke. But for the Elite Four, I am fucked. I honestly think I am doomed. I think that it is a small but possible chance that I'm not going to beat this Nuzlocke. I was talking to Lady Nightlight. She is actually reading the no, not yet. She is reading the checkboxes, which is an advantage that I can't compete with. But I don't think she's doing the mouth thing, which is, completely fine. If she wants to play on easy mode, then it's fine. But I am set in my ways, and I have chosen not to read anything. So, that being said though, we also have good news coming up, and that is, I can use one of my 4 Pokeballs ever, unless I find some more, to catch a new Pokemon. So let's see what the world has on offer for us. It is... oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, no. I think I watched back my first episode, and I want to get back to that in a bit, but I watched it back. I think I asked for one of these, which, don't kill it! Thank you. It's at exactly 50%. I swear to God, Chinmunk is just the worst. Is there anything I can do that won't... oh, I can't hit him again, and I can't... this is the worst HP for him to be... I can't hit him again, and I can't not hit him because I've only got 4 Pokeballs! I'm gonna swap to Gomblash because I feel like... for some reason I've always had this belief, and I don't know if this is right. I've looked this up, but I've sequentially forgotten. But I think the higher level your Pokemon is versus the level that Pokemon you want to catch is, if your Pokemon is substantially higher, then you're more likely to catch it. The catch rate goes up for you. I don't know. Either way, we're never gonna know. I'm not googling it. Last time I tried to Google something, I fucking opened my Facebook again. Don't add me! Anyway. Yes! I did it! I caught a couple... oh, it's a good day, kind of. It's a mediocre day, if I'm being honest. I kind of feel like I should have saved that Pokeball and caught something that isn't a fucking bug type. Maybe he evolves into an amazing behemoth Goliath. Who knows? All I know is that he's 0.2 meters high and weighs less than a quarter of a bag of potatoes. So, and also it shares characteristics with bug and mammal Pokemon. Also, question about that. You know how Pokedex entries have... by the way, yes, I'm nicknaming him. His nickname is going to be... Greg. Gregorius. Alright. You can tell the exact moment I wasn't satisfied with that name and decided to open. Anyway, you know who in Pokemon, you go into the Pokedex, let's check it out with Rumpadump. So you go into Rumpadump and you look at him, and his name is Raptorch. ID is this, but out of Pokedex. Where's the Pokedex? I meant to go into the Pokedex. First things first. Level up Gregorius. Switch him. Okay, now go back. Now go into the Pokedex. I swear this joke is worth it. Okay, we got Raptorch. And it's the Fire Dino Pokemon. No, that's a bad example. There's this one, the Chipmunk Pokemon. How the fuck does Pokemon know what a Chipmunk is? Do animals exist? Like, is this a post-apocalyptic universe where animals have evolved to complete the needs of the humans? In which case, how does Tangela exist? Like, I've gone over this before, but some Pokemon are literally just worse animals. It's dumb, they fit into Pokeballs. Maybe Pokeballs are genetically altering the DNA and the coding system of animals. And that when we tried to catch them and raise them, eventually we ended up doing horrible, disgusting, painful things to the DNA, and that's where Pokemon came from. Fucking, you can take that creepypasta with it. See, you did 2 for the value of 1. You get a Let's Play and you get a fucking live reading of a no-sleep Reddit post. Anyway, I'm gonna level up Chumpyunk and I could have gotten an out, and I think I actually would have preferred that, which is saying a lot. Also, get this gentleman out of here. Swap in Jimyunk, who is theoretically... I don't think he's an electric type, but he's got to evolve into an electric type. Look at him, he's yellow! That's the rule! Fucking, and he's not even... He's blue and he's yellow and he's a normal type. Everything I know and believe is like a lie. But aside from that, I think... What was I talking about? That is a recurring motif of my playthrough of this. Also, so help me God, if that is less than half of his HP. Okay, well now it is, because it's a horny game, I'm telling you. It's terrible. By the way, I want... Fucking God, this is going to take 8 years. I wanted to talk about something, and it's a particular scene of last episode. In the last episode, I was sitting at my desk, and I was talking about how I was going to learn how to edit. And that was a promise I intended to keep, and still do intend to keep. I'm so sorry. But I will learn to edit, eventually. The thing is, I thought I would know by now. But it turns out I wasn't using Windows Movie Maker. I was using... Oh my God, what is that? Oh, it's the Pooh Head! It's Pooh Head guy from the beginning. He's so angry. Of course he's angry. He's got a poo on his head. Is it a rock type? It's got to be a rock type. I can charm it. I can string shot it. String shot, speed. I don't need that right now. I do need to deal minimal damage. Whatever you are, don't be super effective. Yeah, it's a rock type. God fucking damn it. Yeah, I guess I'll, all I can think of is I'm going to use a slightly stronger attack that is still weak to rock types. That is a big weakness for me. Which kind of makes me think, what's the first gym? Because if it's like a rock, for example, I'm fucked. If it's water, I'm fucked. If it's, I don't know, anything that normal is weak against, I'm fucked. I'm fucked on a lot of occasions. And I really cannot, like, it's not like I can fucking go out and catch a fucking, like, special type of thing, get a rod, which I need to get, but I can't get it until after the gym. And either way, it's not looking good for me. Am I charm? Right? I didn't know charm was a fairy type attack. That's very interesting. Also, I really like the UI in this. I like how it says the type that it is, and I really like how it says if it's a physical or a special attack. That is good. Should I charm him? I think so. Either way, I'm probably... Okay, well, we have similar ideas. Either way, I might not beat this Chimunk with Gregorius. I'm not going to remember the names of any of these Pokemon, which is okay, because it'll mean I'm less emotionally attached to this game when I have to uninstall it after I lose. Anyway, gyms. I don't know what I'm hoping for. A grass-type gym would be lovely. A bug-type gym, that'd make sense. Bugs are shit. Sorry, Chung Pong College Chilola. Oh no. But like, it would help a lot because I just need... if I die before getting a single badge, I don't think I have a future in this. Just for many reasons. Who knows? I might end up doing another Nuzlocke. I might end up doing another Nuzlocke of this game. But it'll be a break. And that kind of leads me to another thing I want to talk about, which is, first of all, thank you. The first video I uploaded, I was not expecting... This was going to be like... I treated it as if, oh Jesus, as if it was going to take off and fly through the moon. And maybe someday I'll have 1,000 subscribers. And maybe someday, you know, people will come for miles to watch my YouTube videos. But starting off as like a Let's Playing channel, which is kind of what this is at this point, is tough. Because no one really cares anymore. There's like probably, I think I heard the statistic that there was like, I can't remember the exact statistic, but there's like 1,000 minutes of video uploaded to YouTube a minute. And I am doing what about 90% of the rest of those people uploading is, which is just posting gameplay Let's Plays. Very easy. I'm not even editing. You can see my OBS at the beginning of each episode for now. And I'm aware of the fact that I'm not really going to take off, but that's okay. You know, I don't need to be popular. I just need to have fun. But I do kind of want to branch out and maybe do something that doesn't make this channel a fucking Pokemon exclusive, Pokemon Nuzlocke Uranium version channel. And I wanted to talk about what other games I'd like to play. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire recently, which is a game no one cares about. I love it. It is an amazing game, and anyone who's watching this, play Slay the Spire. It's great. And I'd like to do some videos on that. I suck. You know, I've been watching Northern9 play, and he is... You know, it's YouTuber's fallacy. No YouTuber is good at a video game, but he's much better than me. He's also, you know, kind of more entertaining in a lot of ways too. So I'm not really filling a niche, but I am good at Nintendo games. So I was thinking maybe doing like a Let's Play of maybe a bunch of other Nintendo games, and just kind of, because that audience is kind of, it's growing. I wanted to start up my channel when Nintendo were fucking over every single Let's Play thing. Like, Nintendo really disliked Let's Plays for a stage. But now they've kind of come around very recently. So I'd like to do something like that. There are a load of Nintendo games I like. At the moment I've been thinking about Star Fox would be a really fun one to just play through, because I love that game, that's a great game. Maybe doing like, the thing is, I do kind of want to offer something to the aspect of, to the kind of Let's Play doctrine, if you will. And one thing I wanted to add was maybe make this kind of a stipulation channel. Like, sure, Nuzlocks, they're great, but what if I beat Star Fox without ever using a bomb? That's a stupid idea. What if I beat Star Fox upside down or something? I don't know. It beat it with hard mode on. Something fun. Something Star Fox. I'll be doing something along those lines. And I would like to hear suggestions of the 12 people who watched my last video, and the 0 of which subscribed. That's okay, by the way. I don't really care. Also, I could have had this guy. That would have been cooler. That would have saved me a lot of time. But that's okay. I don't really, you know, need... this channel isn't my life, and it probably never will be. And that's okay. But I kind of still want to... I want it to grow. Like, it's in its infancy right now. It's a small, young child. But I wanted to mature and grow into a strong, powerful woman. I don't know why. It kind of strikes me as a female channel, being a channel exclusively run by a single guy. Says more about me than anything else. How are my stats doing? Special defense is good. That makes sense. He's a fucking armadillo. He's probably a tanky boy, which is good. By the way, I got halfway through a lot of sentences in my last videos. I got fucking half... By the way, speaking of getting halfway through things, I also got, like, 1/3 of the videos I've ever recorded have been lost. I took that surprisingly well. Okay, so, like, I love doing this. I'm having so much fun, like, just playing this game and having a good time, but I fucking ended the recording of, quote-unquote, ended the recording of the second video that I did that I fucking lost. And I was so happy! I finished it and I was like, that was a good time, I had fun with that. And I alt-tabbed and I was like, huh, OBS doesn't seem to have a stop recording button. It actually has a start recording button. That's unusual. And that is bad, because, you know, for obvious reasons. But I took it kind of well. But I was dying inside. I lost! At that stage in my life, I had lost 50% of the work I had put into this YouTube channel. That stings just a little bit. But that's okay. The important thing is to have fun, even if no one can see you doing it. Actually, that's not the point of YouTube at all. That's the complete opposite of what I'm meant to be doing. No! Fucking be miserable, get angry, and there's a video that was put out by a guy called, his name is Star. He used to be called Niche. He was a Team Fortress 2 Let's Player, and now he's like an Overwatch player. But he said that if I could get to the point of my stories before I fucking give off a bunch of useless trivia, like, did you know YouTuber called Star used to be called Niche? Isn't that interesting? Isn't that a fun bit of fucking useful tidbit? Anyway, he said that some people kind of make channels and they get popular by kind of, you know, interacting and getting people to comment. And the way a lot of people do that is by fucking getting angry. And then getting angry at the people who comment about him or her getting angry. And the thing is, that works. You know, like, YouTube is it's a precarious platform. Especially now, there's more controversies in YouTube than probably any other website in the universe, which is absolutely, no, actually, don't risk Gregorius. He has a wrestler's name, so you know his attack is high. But I just, like, it is honestly one of the most kind of shaky channels there is, and I don't want that anymore. YouTube used to be a wonderful thing. It used to be a place where, like, it was about expression. And honestly, I think where it all kind of went a little bit south was when people started to get paid for it. And I know that's terrible, and I know that so many people have made an amazing career out of being YouTubers, and that's great, but it created a kind of emotional attachment to the profession, a necessity to the profession, to the hobby. And whenever a hobby has necessity to it, it kind of loses something. And I'm happy that it created so many jobs, and so many people's lives have been changed by that fact. But I suppose for the viewer, it just got that little bit worse, you know? Which is why I'm kind of, personally, I'm treating this as a bit more of as a hobby. Mainly because at the moment my only 2 videos uploaded have a total of 13 views. 2 of them are mine, and there are 0 comments. I have 4 subscribers, so I'm not doing amazingly. So if I treated this as a profession, I would be, I mean, well, I'd be deadbeat to begin with, but I'd be really deadbeat. I'd be a deadbeat. So to be honest, it's for now, it's gonna be just kind of good times, fun times. Except when I don't record a video and delete it. I did stream it again, which is another thing I want to talk about. I've been streaming, yeah, I have been streaming. I've been accidentally streaming. That one time I hit stream instead of record. But I've been thinking about streaming, just because it's a bit easier to take off on Twitch, kind of, than it is take off on YouTube. And I kind of like, I prefer YouTube, personally. I think YouTube's great. It's certainly much more oriented towards viewership than the other thing, content creation. Twitch, on the other hand, is very, very good for content creation and getting yourself out there. Not so much for the viewer side of things, but if I could do both, it would take literally another twice of my time, but maybe it'd be fun. The question with that is, it's a little bit heartbreaking to me to stream and then have all of the stuff I streamed be lost forever, you know? I know Twitch saves your VODs, but I think you have to be, like, partnered for them to store the video on demands. I could be wrong about that, and God, I hope I am, because that means that my last episode is recovered, fighting super effective against Bug. I knew that. That is Pokemon 101. So I wanted to kind of think about maybe streaming. It really depends. It depends on where the audience is, because at the moment, I don't know. When you're thinking about taking off, views are a big part of that, and that's okay. But really, who knows? And who will see where the future will take us. There is one thing, one non-YouTube related thing I wanted to talk about though, and that is last episode. I made a joke, and I said that I was going to learn editing, and I yelled boom, and nothing happened. And the reason for that is because I opened up an editing software, and I cannot for the life of me hold on 2 seconds, don't look at my Facebook. Let me just this, and then minimize that, and then go right back to where you were in the beginning. How the hell do I close every... Sorry, when to minimize this? No, fuck. Alright, I don't remember the name of it, but it had this After Effect thing, and I thought, uh-oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, he used ground. Thank God. If that was a bird thing, Gregorius would be dead right now. I just instinctively attacked. Pokemon, Wumpadump. So yeah, yeah, I just yelled boom, and nothing happened. And I looked like a fucking idiot because I uploaded that video, and nothing and it was just me being an idiot, as usual, like the rest of that video. And the reason for that is because I saw that I could add an effect that said boom, or bang, or something. And I was like, cool, I'll add that in there. I'll yell bang, it'll be hilarious. And I did that, and nothing happened. The reason for that is because I did edit the video, and I edited it together. I even trimmed things. I cut out the OBS recording at the beginning of it. It was amazing. It was the best video ever. I still uploaded it, but I uploaded it unedited. Because when you use that editing software, a giant fucking logo goes across the entire screen for 75% of the recording that says, "Babloobly bitch," like, whatever it's called, trial version. And it covers the entire screen. And I was like, I don't think that ups the quality of my video that much. So I ended up deleting the edits to that video and just uploaded it raw, which, you know, I liked the video. I thought it was funny. I had a good time. But yeah, basically that's why I'm not doing that. And I'm still learning editing. I will download some fucking software that'll teach me to edit, but it's like, I don't know, I kind of wanted to get this stuff out, you know? It's unfortunate, but quantity is a bit more important than quality when you're starting off. But soon I will have edits, and I will have like explosions, and there'll be bangs, and I'll say words, and those words will come on screen. It'll be fantastic. I'm bad at my job.